As Kenyan troops pressed on with operations against Al-Shabaab in southern Somalia, a crackdown to flush out terror suspects and sympathizers intensified across the country. Operations mounted between Thursday evening and Friday morning netted at least 10 suspected Al-Shabaab militants, financiers or supporters. 7 were intercepted as they attempted to gain access to the country through the Kenyan coast. 1 was arrested in Nairobi's South Sea estate, while 2 doctors were arrested in Nairobi's Pumwani estate. The doctors were arraigned in court to answer to charges of engaging in criminal activity by being members of Al-Shabaab. Ali Omar Salim and Adan Hassan Hillo were arraigned before Chief Magistrate Gilbert Mutembe, who ruled that they be remanded until 25th October, when the case shall come up for mention. It is alleged that they were found engaging in organized criminal activity by being members of the outlawed Al-Shabaab group. This came as a Kenyan delegation traveled to Addis Ababa for an emergency meeting on developments in Somalia with foreign affairs ministers from the 6 member countries of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development. The Kenyan team was led by Foreign Affairs Minister Moses Wetangula, Defense Minister Yusuf Haji, and the head of Kenya's Defense Forces, General Julius Karangi. The meeting is aimed at adopting a common position against Al-Shabaab militants. The country has begun operations against the militants who have in recent months staged several kidnappings in the country, threatening the country's tourism industry.
I commend our men and women in uniform who are engaged in this operation. We pray for their safety and security as they embark on defending our country.
The African Union and France have already expressed their support, with France saying that it hopes the Kenyan operation will help to restore security and stability in Somalia.
We met Prime Minister Mele Zenawi mid-morning today, and he's given his unqualified, unequivocal and steadfast support for any efforts that Kenya may be taking to keep its country, its boundaries, and its people secure.
Yet even with this backing, Kenyan forces face an uphill task. Al-Shabaab officials yesterday displayed dozens of bodies in the uniforms worn by African Union troops and claimed to have killed 150 peacekeepers from Burundi. AMISOM, however, says 10 officers were killed and 2 went missing in fighting north of Mogadishu yesterday. The identity of the dozens of dead men photographed by journalists remains a mystery, with Kenyan forces advancing on the town of Afmado, an Al-Shabaab stronghold where the terror group are allegedly camping. Both sides are bracing themselves for what will be a defining battle.